I know we were on the topic of gyms and working out and all that and training. I mean, COVID really changed a lot of things, but obviously now, thankfully, we're in a better place where people are back to training in gyms. To me, it seemed like there was like a fad, right? Where people like found ways to work out, unique ways to work out at home, which some people did. But I think that people really want more community, want more face-to-face interaction. So I think that is going to be a negative for a lot of people that like to work out at home, I guess. Or because most gyms are now opening. You see these gyms opening all around the world and all these other places. So what kind of gym, Vic, do you like to go to? And what kind of gym, what do you look for in a gym?
What are you looking at, John?
In the gym, most importantly, is a good gym owner, man. You know, some gyms have some asshole owners, you know, but that doesn't always go with every gym because most gyms now are corporate. You know, me personally, I don't like working out in corporate gyms. I like to know the gym owner because it sets a different vibe. Mm-hmm. You know, when you walk in the gym, you know the owner. You know the gym is going to be a very good gym and very well taken care of.
Community.
It becomes a real, like the old days, you know. Everybody's training hard. Everybody's serious. No clowning around. Nobody's just doing all this bullshit, walking around with tripods, which, again, it's going to happen. You know, it's fine. It's okay. Not for me. I don't care for that. And I'm glad the gyms I go to are not allowed to do that. So that's why I love these gyms, you know. I go to the, obviously the Mecca, Ben Francis, you know, Strong and Shapely. I mean, just to name a few. I go to U, which just opened, David Barton, you know, not for the faint of hearts, but it's definitely
it's a fancy
gym.
one, right?
Yeah. It's just a great gym. You feel good. You feel good regardless what time you go. Signature, another totally different kind of gym, a very young crowd. And it's, again, I mean, you have a Pollen, a Tillis. Every gym is different. It depends on your vibe, you know.
Do you care about the variety of equipment, how much equipment it has?
Variety of equipment is very important. I do not favor gyms that choose to just have 2 to 3 different brands of equipment.
You like more than
these are not my kind of gyms because I feel like they just kind of threw it there.
Or cookie cutters.
Yeah, right. They just threw it there to create a gym membership and to just have a certain amount of people, you know, and they could collect fees. I like a gym who takes their time and really says, you know what, this is a good brand. This is a good brand, and this is a good brand. This brand has this better than this, you know. Yeah. Not every brand has everything. I mean, some obviously more than others. Yeah. But you know, we're not here, you know, to promote any brands or anything. We're here to talk about gyms. But when you go to Steve's gym, that's what you see.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to Signature, that's what you see. You go to.
I want to give a shout out to Angel from Elevation Fitness. A friend of ours now. Of course, you guys know him as well.
Angel, come on, you go to Elevation. That's Florida. You know. He makes it like freaking...
It's a community right there, right?
It's a community.
Yeah, he does it well. I mean, Angel is a guy that I met working at Equinox at the front desk. This is years ago. I don't even know what year. This may have been 2013, 2012, around there. And he's come a long way. He's a great example of someone that really kind of pulled it together from New York. Obviously, he's in Florida now, but incredible community at those gyms. And shout out to him, of course.
Yeah, man.
And that's a prime example right there, you know. You can go to a gym that just signs you up, puts a lunk alarm, is $10 a month. You know, if you sign up for that, that's what you're going to get. You're going to get a $10 gym. You're going to get $10 vibe.
You know, the corporation gym is exactly like a fast food. It's not like a family restaurant. You know, family restaurant is very care about service.
Yeah, and
very care about taste of your food. But well, you know, fast food, McDonald's doesn't care how you want to eat your McDonald's.
The problem is that when you're in like cities like New York, right? Like big cities, New York, and maybe some places in Los Angeles, Chicago, and big cities, you don't have the opportunity to really build that community as much because everybody's always on the go. However, I agree, you could still build that community and that trust with people and having that small business owner be face to face at their gym, and it is. I mean, that is an old school thing, Rick, and I think I agree with that. I would want that as well.
Yeah.
You want to mention Johnny Letts? That was a community, right?
Johnny Letts was just one of those gyms that was ahead of its time. You know,
it was you. Kai Green was there.
Yeah, it was ahead of his time because the owner Johnny loved bodybuilding so much, and when he saw you and he saw you were good. And you were actually, you know, a bodybuilder, not just, you know, a good physique, but also a good person at heart. Hey, I can't come next month. I can't afford a membership. Oh, hell no. You're still coming. Pay when you have it. You know, that's a good guy, right? That was that kind of gym, you know. And a lot of people say, hey, you know what? I only go to this certain gym because that's all I can afford. And I'm like, well, you know what? A lot of times getting something because it's cheap, a lot of times it's going to cost you more.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know? Planet Fitness's model is they have cheapness, but they're encouraging people technically not to go to the gym so that the equipment does last a long time.
That's 80% of their income is the people that don't really go and don't mind canceling the $10, you know, and it's, I mean.
Allegedly.
No, I mean, if Planet Fitness was the only gym that I had to work out in, I would just, I'll go into soccer, man. I'll stop working out.
Where is Johnny Letts now? And what happened to his gym? What happened to Johnny Letts' gym? Where is he now?
Oh, it's no longer around. I think it was sold to Wade. Rest in peace. Wade passed away. He kept it open. The person that had the space, that's why I hate freaking landlords. They always have the power to either continue, help you continue your business or not.
Or cancel the lease.
There's a lot of gyms like that are held up. I wouldn't say held up, but at the, you know, the power and will of the landlord.
Yeah, bastard landlords, you know, and they just it was a great gym. It was small. It was small. It wasn't that big. I mean, it was literally maybe about, you know, 5,000 square feet. No aerobics, no spinning, no stretching room, just equipment.
What would you say is and that's interesting, what would you say is the cap these days that you would pay for a gym membership?
I mean,
if you had to pay one,
I mean, if I had to pay, man, I'll pay even $500 for a gym a month.
Wow,
a month?
Yeah, if it's a real good gym.
Wow,
you know,
a real gym connoisseur.
Yeah, no, if it's a real good gym, yeah, but most gyms that are, you know, under, you know, $40, $50, I mean, but then again, some old school gyms still charge that, you know.
Oh, yeah. Because the one by me still charges
that. Yeah. Some of the old school. I only put those on the old school ones. Yeah. I'm not talking about the you know,
the fancy brand new.
Yeah. Not the corporate ones. The corporate ones under 50, they're trash. You know, they give nothing to you. They don't set the tone. And again, most people can't really afford, you know, the $75, the $100 a month.
Or they don't think that it's important enough to them to spend more than $75.
Yeah, they don't think it's important. But again, you know, they stay with their means, you know. I don't blame that at all. That's fine. I understand that. But when you're paying a gym $100, $150, and you don't see the owner, you don't ever see him, you have, you know, this organized gym,
right?
Freaking shake, everything, and it's just when you go in, everybody has an attitude. That gym is worth $20. You know, that's not $100 gym. That is not $100 gym. You know, because you don't feel like you belong, and I think it doesn't set the precedence of being, you know what, you pay this amount, and we're showing you why. You know, you're paying this amount. So that doesn't always compute because the gym is, you know, 150 doesn't mean it's worth 150.
Yeah, I mean, I think once you get over 120, I think, or 115, you kind of need amenities. I think in most cities, in my opinion. Once you cross that mark, you need at least maybe like a steam room or some sort of sauna.
Oh, no, they do have the steam room, they have the sauna, but at the same time, when you have people paying big money, also, you got to remember, it's a social setting. You're going to make good connections. That's what's going to happen. You join a good quality gym, and you as a person or gym connoisseur, you love a gym, and the other person does, they're successful in their field, you're successful in yours, all you're going to do is make great connection. You're only going to meet good people.
You think Jeffrey Epstein went to a gym? And which one do you think he went to?
Oh man, Jeffrey Epstein was definitely in a Nickelodeon gym.
All right, Rob, that's it. We're done. We out.
You see any bodybuilders in that court case? No.
Yeah, I'm not on the list.
Court doc. You weren't invited.
I wasn't invited.
You weren't invited to the island.
I would have gone because I didn't know what was going on. Okay, I would have gone. You know, who doesn't want to go to an island? You know? It's just not Rikers Island.